Doing it as a live demonstration is not going to work on my virtual machine. There's not enough room for it. But let's talk about F221. This is examining a Windows image, and it's an extra credit project because not everybody will have a machine powerful enough to do it. And right now, I don't have one. I'd have to use a cloud machine. So you need 30 gigs of available space. That's the main thing. So if you have your own virtual machine, that's probably fine. But if you have an ARM processor like I do, then the way I got Windows on here was by downloading a 64 gig image from Microsoft, and I can't make it bigger. So I don't have that much room. Although, yeah, I tried. It won't even boot if you do that. However, I probably could add a second virtual drive. I haven't tried that, but now they say I need to download the next version anyway, so I'll probably just try making a new machine and see what changes. Anyway, so you go to this National Institute of Standards site, and you can get a data leakage case. You download these files, and you see there's this data leakage. There's 3 files ending in 001, 002, and 003. These are about 2 gigs each. They are total about 5 gigs. You have to download all 3 of them. Then you unzip the first one, the 7-zip, and it'll automatically chain all of them together. And it'll unzip into like a 20 or 30 gigabyte, 21 gigabyte virtual hard drive. That's the evidence. The evidence is 21 gigs, and then you can verify the hash, and then you analyze it with Autopsy. The same as always, just it'll take a while to do it. You get an idea what it's like to do a real Windows investigation. You import the disk image into Autopsy, change the time zone to Toronto, and then run the evidence, and clear all the check marks except recent activity to try to save what time you can, because it is going to be slow, chewing through that 21 gigs of evidence, and then let it finish. It took some time. And when you're done, you'll have all sorts of interesting artifacts: installed programs, operating system information, recent documents, shell bags, USB devices attached, web bookmarks, web searches, all kinds of stuff is just right there to examine. So just a few flags: find the most recently installed program, find the most recently accessed document, find out what program was run 59 times as recorded in the prefetch folder. They call this run programs. It tells you how many times each program has been run. So you see the most common program has been run 82 times, but one of them has been run 59 times, and that's the flag. So, and then you can find out what web searches have been run. You hear about this all the time on the news, that some woman killed her husband, and a week before she was searching what poison will get rid of someone. So this is what they do. They take an image like this, and they find out what web searches have been done. All right, so that's all. You get some practice with Autopsy, and you see what it takes to do a real Windows image, which is big and will be slow unless you have a very powerful machine. So I'm going to stop.